Perfect. Time is 2 o'clock. And as usual, we begin this learning journey every single Saturday at 2 p.m. So thank you so much, everyone, from joining in from different parts of India. Thank you so much. And Sudeep, if you are here, please switch on your video so that we can see you. And we'll begin in just few seconds from now. So here is Sudeep, our today's speaker, a good friend of mine. And we have been connected for over 20 years now, more than 15 years, I think. Yeah, more than 15 years. So great to have you here, Sudeep. Welcome. Sudeep happens to be a good friend of mine. He is currently the chairman and managing director at Supreek Healthcare. So Supreek Healthcare is into manufacturing pharmaceutical clean room furniture, equipments, and it helps pharmaceuticals to set up their clean room furniture from the scratch. Sudeep has done his B.Pharm. He has done his MS Clinical Research and Regulatory Affairs from CEP IIT Delhi. And he is a very qualified person when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry. He has a vast knowledge of the entire pharmaceutical operations. He, in his past operations, assignments has worked with Dr. Reddy's, Sandoz, Novartis, and Piramal. He is a certified GMP auditor and loves training pharmaceutical employees and students on various aspects of pharmaceutical industry. So welcome, Sudeep. We'd like to know more about what you do, how you do. And Sudeep has promised me that he'll be helping our pharmacy students and all those pharmacy professionals who are already in the pharmaceutical industries to update themselves with his training program. So he'll be starting some training programs very soon specific for pharmaceutical industry related aspects. And he'll be helping us and guiding our students to get into pharmaceutical industry, the core pharmaceutical industry. So welcome, Sudeep, and thank you so much for joining me here. And we'd love to know more about you, what you do, how you got into this industry, and what you have been doing of late. Yes.
Thank you very much, Manoj sir, for giving my introduction. And I welcome all the delegates here for this live training session on the pharmaceutical industry. And first of all, before starting this training, I would like to congratulate all of you. Happy Independence Day. And we are celebrating.
Thank you so much.
75 years completed. So let's actually we have start at the slideshow.
Yeah, please.
With the presentation.
Yes. So participants, please confirm if you can hear all of us, us clearly, because I see some of you have put a lot of background noise. I don't know if everyone is having the same issue. Please confirm if you can hear me clearly and see the slides on the screen. All of you type Y in the chat box or CLR if it is clear. Type CLR if it is clear.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, CLR, it's audible, it's clear. So if someone of you, you are not able to hear clearly, then please log out of Zoom and then log in again. Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for responding. And Sudeep, go on.
Thank you. Thank you, Manoj. Welcome all delegates viewing these slides for the pharmaceutical industry, the insider view and career opportunities. This training program will contain my story that Manoj sir has told me that you share your story and how I started my journey in pharmaceuticals. Then we will go to the pharmaceutical industry. Major departments in pharmaceutical industry, what are the major departments and what are their roles, job roles, and then career opportunities and skill needs, and then question and answer. This is the toughest slide, which what I have to told and what I have to not, because actually Manoj sir has pressurized me to add this slide. So I have done my B Pharmacy from Gautam College of Pharmacy, Bangalore, and after that I went to Dr. Reddy's. Yeah, I was in the manufacturing department. From Dr. Reddy's, I have done MS in clinical research and regulatory affairs, and then from I quit Dr. Reddy's and I started my next level with Santos, which is a oral solid dosage form unit of Novartis Group. After Novartis Group, I merged with Piramal in Pithampur, and there I have done my CEP continuously education program from IIT Delhi. So this all my professional journey took over for the 17 years. I have been with the pharmaceutical industry in various departments like manufacturing, packaging, quality assurance, qualification, validation, audit and compliance, and QMS. QMS is basically the quality management system. And after my 17 years of journey, I have started my own healthcare company, which corporate office is located in Delhi and the branch office is located in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. My company, Supreek Healthcare, is basically into the manufacturing of pharmaceutical equipment, instrument, and clean room furnitures. Now, what is clean room furnitures? Clean room furnitures are nothing but the simple furnitures like table, chair, trolleys, crossover benches, like this. So in pharma, we use the term clean room furniture for this.
And importantly, they are made of steel, not a regular
Yes.
furniture. That is important.
Yes. They all are made up of SS. SS means stainless steel 304 or 316. These are the grades 316 or 304. 316 we are using where product is directly coming in contact with the equipment, furniture, or instrument. There we will use SS 316. And if apart from this, if any product is not coming in contact, like crossover bench, it is not coming in contact with the product. Shoe racks, almiras, like this, they are made up of SS 304. Now, what is pharmaceutical industry? I hope everyone knows this. But what is pharmaceutical industry? The pharmaceutical industry is defined as the discovery, development, and manufacture of drugs and medication. It's widespread, including research, chemicals, and the regulations, and the involvement of government agency. This is pharmaceutical industry. This is not a circle. This is an ocean. Pharmaceutical industry is a big ocean. Big, very big. But we only have to keep in mind that we only know little bit of this much. Why? I will share you in next slide. Why does pharmaceutical industry exist? The Indian pharmaceutical industry is the world third largest by volume and 14th largest in terms of value. We are the world power in pharmaceutical industry. 90% of the drugs or the medicines were exported from India. Why India? Why foreign countries choose India? Because India is very safe for as term of the geographical and as per of the labor. India also has the highest number of US FDA compliant pharma plants outside of US. What is US FDA? US FDA is United States Food and Drug Administration. They have their regulatory agency. In India, we have more than 3,000 pharma companies which are US FDA approved. Means they are supplying the medicines to US. If we need to supply the medicines to other country like Canada, then we have to take the authority from Health Canada. If we have to supply the drugs to Australia, then we have to take the authority from TGA Australia, Therapeutic Goods Administration. See, India is called as pharmacy of world. Why? India ranked third worldwide for pharmaceutical production by volume and export pharmaceutical to more than 200 countries and territories. So there is no recession in pharmaceutical industry. Because why? Because every human being needs a medicine when they are sick. So there is no recession, there is no shutdown in this industry. So that's why people say that pharma industry is much more better than IT or any other industry. If we talk about the automobile sector, now what is the case? Petrol, diesel vehicles have been banned, will get banned in 10 to 15 years. Now they are changing to electric vehicles. But in pharma, if one drug is approved, is clinically approved, then it will not get shut down. A powerful recession-free field by disruptive technologies and emerging trends such as robotic, AI, 3D printing, precision medicines, or patient design will impact the manufacturing and distribution of pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceutical industry has wide scope, wide scope. Now, who regulate the pharmaceutical industry? Regulatory agencies will regulate the pharmaceutical industry. These are the regulatory agencies. In this, WHO is the main World Health Organization. In India, like we have CDSCO. If we are supplying to Australia, we have to take the approval of Australian regulatory agency, which is TGA. If we are supplying to USA, then we have to take the approval of FDA, Food and Drug Administration. If we have to supply the drugs to Canada, then we have to take the Health Canada approval. For UK, MHRA, and for Japan, Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare. So what regulatory agencies will do? Suppose, for example, if I have set up one pharmaceutical plant, then initially I have to take the permission, or I have to take the permission from CDSCO and then WHO. Their representative will visit the facility. Facility means industry. Their auditors or the delegates will come visit to the facility and will inspect each and everything, starting from entry to exit. What entry? Entry of manpower, entry of raw material, entry of machineries. They will see your GMP. GMP is good manufacturing practices. And if I add C before this, then it is known as current good manufacturing practices. Now, what the regulatory agencies will do? Regulatory agencies, when visit any newly established pharmaceutical industry, then they will see your facility. Like we have 4 facilities also, temperature controlled facilities. What is your storage condition for raw materials, packing materials? What is your employee educations they are seeing? What is your training programs in pharma industry? There are the terminologies used in the pharma like SOP. SOP is standard operating procedure. What is your standard operating procedure? In pharma, there is a term which is used widely in each and every pharmaceutical industry, that whenever you are entering into pharma industry, only you have to follow the SOP of that particular organization. What you have to do, how you have to do, where you have to do, when you have to do, it is captured, it is written in the SOP. In pharma industry, we did not have to means use our brains. Why? Because each and everything is written how you will work in your particular area. So who are the regulatory agencies? Regulatory agencies are the disruptive technologies and emerging trends such as robotic, AI, 3D printing, precision medicine, patient design will impact the manufacturing and distribution of pharmaceutical industry. In the like this, what is AI? Artificial intelligence in pharma industry. In this pandemic, 2 years, in this COVID situation, US FDA and all the countries have banned their international flights and foreign travels, so they can't visit India for auditing the particular pharma industry. Now, what is their? They will they will do the AI, artificial intelligence, means video calling, or they have a tools. When you will grow up, when you will come to pharma industry, you will learn what is AI. So by this way, they have done their audits and they have approved many facilities in India. Now, I welcome you inside the pharmaceutical industry as it is. When we are entering in the pharmaceutical industry, we are entering from the gate. So what are the departments? First of all, HR and admin. What is HR? HR is human resource. What HR will do? HR will hire us. Recruitment and hiring is their job profile. After hiring you, they will give you training on your particular section wise or department wise. After training, what they will do? Employer-employee relations. They will meet you to your HODs, head of the departments, your colleagues. Their HR will maintain the company culture. What is company culture? Company culture in terms of pharma industry is that culture of pharmaceutical quality. What quality you have to maintain in pharma industry, that they will give you introduction. Employee benefits, your perks and all salaries. HR will create a safe working environment for both, for boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Handle disciplinary action. These power HR has. Now, what administration will do? Admin will do. Admin will do the security checks at entry and exit, not for employee, but for also the raw materials, equipment, or anything which is coming in and out. The admin will check. Routine supplies. Now, what is routine supplies? Routine supplies like your gowning. When you are entering in the manufacturing area, you have to wear the gowns, aprons. First of all, you have to remove your street clothes and keep it into the locker. And then you have to sanitize yourself. And from linen department, you will get the apron or the gowns. In gown, you have cap, mask, earbuds, aprons, shoe cover, shoe cap, and hand gloves. Also, they will provide the canteen facility. Providing clean garments is same as your routine supply. Transportation, your transportation is main in admin department. Maintaining company premises like gardens, and routine health checkups and medical aids. Every company has their medical checkups quarterly or annually as per their SOPs. Now coming to first the stores, which is also known as warehouse. In stores, we have three categories: RM, PM, and finished good. What is RM? RM is raw material stores. What is PM then? PM is packaging material stores. And what is FG? FG is finished goods stores. Now, this is how RM stores look like. These are all the robotic trolleys, electronic trolleys. They have a sensor, and there is a remote which is operated by the trained operator or technicians. Now these are all the raw materials, like in blue drum, this is carbonated drums. Now, what is stored in raw material? The API. API is active pharmaceutical ingredient. Excipients are stored in control environment. See, and if you are seeing that there is a GMP, what we have never put the raw material or any item directly into the contact with floor. Always we have to keep it in pellets. This is pellets. This is SS304 pellets. Like this is pellets. See, the small box also lies on the pellet and it is not lie on the floor. This floor is epoxy. There is a finishing term which is known as epoxy. And if you see the wall and floor, this will never be in 90-degree. This is always in curve. Why curve? Because when I am cleaning my area from top to bottom, mopping, the dust particle will not entrap in the corners. So that's why in every pharma industry, you will see the wall and floor at 45-degree bend. And every raw material has their certain properties, which we will see in MSDS data sheet. What is MSDS? Material Safety Data Analysis Sheets. Now, what is PM? PM is packaging material stores. Packaging material, what is packaging material? Packaging material like printed plain carton, show box, product information leaflet, blister, foil, LOLU, PVC. See, this is packing material. Hello, is this visible to you? I am showing you the.
Yes, Sudeep, I can see. Participants, please confirm if you can see that.
See, this is packing materials. This is the packing material. This is aluminum foil. This is PVC foil. And this is the compressed tablet. And like this in bottle. This is the bottle. This is the cap. And this is the printed packing materials. Right? So these are known as PM packaging materials. So initially when our every pharma company has their commercials or purchase department. So purchase department will raise the purchase requisition with the approved supplier vendor. And when they will bring the material to the company gate, there are two gates. One gate is material entry exit gate and another one is employee entry exit gate. From material gate, when material is coming inside the pharma industry, the security person, the admin person will personally check the vehicle, driver information, his challan number, driving license, PUC, and he will inspect all the vehicle 360-degree that any wear and tear with the truck or any accidental truck will not enter into the premises. When this packing material and raw material will enter into the premises, it will go to the stores layout, stores lab and platform. From there, they will remove the dust particles from the compressed air, right? After removing the dust particles, they will take it to the weighing balance for API raw material for powder form, and for PM packaging material stores, they will inspect the samples, and the samples will be taken by the QC quality control department in presence of quality assurance person. That we will come in next slide. What are the sampling requirements, how they will sample, how they will approve or reject the incoming materials like RM or PM. Like And these all are stored in controlled temperature of not more than 25 degrees centigrade or even less than this. And some APIs or excipients are very light sensitive drugs. So they need to be stored in sodium vapor light or sodium vapor area where the normal light will not get entered. Now, what is FG store? As the name suggests, it is the finished goods stores, right? Packed material from packaging line were transferred to FG stores for dispatch. On receipt of approval from site quality assurance team, the FG were dispatched in control containers. When these uh, packed materials are transferring to the containers you have seen on roads, very big containers. They are all the controlled vessels as per the product specification. If product specification is not more than 25 degrees, then that vessel is controlled, and each vessel is located at the GPS location. GPS location we can track that vessel at our facility, that how much time it will taking and at which uh, destination it has been reached. From FG stores, the vessel will move to the nearest port, either by ship or by flight or by air. When it reaches to ship, then at at the ship, at the cargo ship, there are the electrical magnetic gates are there, where the container is pulled and placed on that rackets so that it will get charged. Same condition it is on the air. Now moving to the manufacturing, right? Suppose I need to make a product, or which the batch is the terminology which is used in the in the pharma industry. If I need to make a one batch of, like example, paracetamol, then first of all I need to raise the bill of material, which is known as BOM, 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 bill of material. I will raise the bill of material to stores department, where at RM stores. According to the bill of material, the RM store will issue me the API, excipients, and other. And same in case of packaging material. When I receive this material, then I have to weigh each and every items as per the bill of material list. Suppose I have ordered 10 kg of paracetamol, and I need to check whether the dispense material is accurate or not from the store. I have raised 10 kg of raw material. Will I have received the 10 kg of raw material or not? And so when the raw material comes to my area, then I will start first the granulation. Now, what is granulation? Everyone knows. Granulation is a process in which powder particles are made to adhere to each other, resulting in large multiple particle entities, so-called granules. If such a process is performed without adding liquid, this is called as dry granulation. We have two types of granulation. One is dry granulation and another one is wet granulation. When raw material is coming in my area, I will mix this raw material. There are various stages like sieving, mixing, lubrication. There are many stages. From this, the operator or the technician or the supervisor or the executive will do the in-process test. What is in-process test? In-process test is nothing but the process in between I am collecting the samples to verify and to accurate to verify this, that my process is going smoothly. After granulation, the blend is converted into big IBCs. IBCs is in process bulk containers. Their weights are around 2,500 liters, 2,500 kgs, 3,000 kgs. There are big IBCs. Then after this IBCs, they are transferred to the compression area, or the raw material will get the shape in tablet. What is compression? Mixing and processing of formulation ingredients, then compression into tablets. The tablets are obtained directly from powder API or excipient. You are seeing this. This is the compression. These are the upper punches. These are the lower punches. This is the main compression roller, and this is the bottom compression roller. See, this red is the powder, is the granulation blend. This will come into this, and by punching it, it will eject in the form of tablet. Now, tablet compression, stage 1, top punch, bottom punch. This is the powder. And if any excess powder is there, it will automatically get removed. Right? Stage 3, tablet get pressed, and last stage is tablet get ejected. Most of the companies in pharma industry, they are using Fate compression machine. Fate, F-E-T-T-E, Fate compression machine. It's a German machine. Actually, I have not added the picture of Fate compression machine. This compression machine has two ejection point, left hand side and right hand side. From both the sides, the tablets are getting ejected. When tablets are getting ejected, it has to be passed through the metal detector. What metal detector? Why it is required? Metal detector is required so that it will get assured that there is no metal piece embedded in any of the tablet. Metal piece, metal free tablet. If any tablet is get metal pieces entrapped inside the tablet, then the metal detector will automatically reject that particular tablet. And this is very crucial process. It required lots of training. It required lots of training to run this machine. These are the tablet punches and their size. See, standard convex tablet, standard convex bisect, not flush tablet. Standard convex, quadra dissect, flush, quadra dissect. These are the four. Standard convex straight through bisect. When I am at every stage, you have to take the line clearance. What is line clearance? Line clearance is nothing but the approval of next batch to start it from the quality assurance department. Like this. What is line clearance procedure? Line clearance procedure is the approval for taking the next batch online. See, I have 100 of products in my facility, but I have only one machine to run because I cannot afford particular machine for particular product. So I will run 100 products on my one machine. Suppose, for example, I have taken paracetamol. Now next I have to take the azithromycin batch. For that, I have to take the line clearance. So what is line clearance? Line clearance are of two types, type A and type B. What is type A? Type A is for product to product transfer. Type A is for product to product transfer. If my previous product is different than my upcoming product, then I have to do type A cleaning. And if my previous product and next product is same, then I will do type B cleaning. Now, what is type A cleaning and what is type B cleaning? Suppose my first product was paracetamol and my upcoming product was azithromycin. Then I have to clean entire line, entire area, entire equipment. From my ceiling to wall, my floor, my electrical fittings, even my tube lights, I have to change. I have to clean it by water. Wall, I have to clean the wall by water. I have to dismantle all my change parts from my machine and clean it by potable water, purified water, and IPA, isopropyl alcohol. And if my product is same, then only I have to do the cleaning for dry cleaning. I did not need to remove all my change parts from the machine. Only I have to wipe the surfaces of the machine, punches, and everything. So there are two types of line clearance, type A and type B. Type A is for product to product transfer or product to product change, and type B is for same product. But if my product is same and I have different strength, like I have paracetamol, example, it is an example. If I have paracetamol 10 mg and now another my product is paracetamol 20 mg, then I have to need a type A cleaning. Why? Because my product is getting interrupt from lower strength to higher strength, right? Also, if my product appearance previously is white and upcoming product is blue, then also I have to do type A cleaning. Dry cleaning, which is type B, that I will do only when my everything is similar. So in this case, first of all, the line clearance is taken by the operator or technician. Then the line clearance means the inspection of the line change part area will be done by his supervisor, production supervisor or executive. Then finally, they will call the QA person, quality assurance person, shop floor QA person. They will do the line clearance and they will see if everything is fine. If he see that everything is fine, the cleaning is done very properly, very rigorously, no non-compliance is there, then he will approve your line for taking the next batch. Apart from this, if he sees that the area temperature and humidity is not as per actual, as per the written procedure, then again you have to take the line clearance. So remember, my friends, quality assurance department is like as a police and the CPI. You cannot do anything with QA. If quality assurance person has told you that your line your line clearance is failed, then don't argue with it, because quality and safety is the first thing in the pharma industry. Quality, safety, and honesty. These three terms are very important in pharma, because our 0.00001% mistake will create lots of problems. Lots of problems. Any batch mix-up, product contamination will happen, because we are in the pharma industry, we are in the healthcare industry. First of all, we need to take the safety of our patients, right? Now, after compression, if any coating is required, sometimes the compressed tablet will directly pass on to the for the packaging, but sometimes the compressed tablet will go to the coating. So what are the different types of coating? Sugar coating, film coating, entry-coated coating, control release coating. Why coating is important? to protect the active ingredient from moisture, light, and or acidic environment of the stomach. As I told you in RM stores that some materials are very light sensitive, temperature sensitive. So these products need to do the coating. So we do the coating on this. For taste and odor masking, appearance will change like branding. Like suppose Dr. Reddy's has a paracetamol of white color and the same formulation with the same strength. If Zydus is preparing, then it will do blue color. It's an example, right? So this is how the coating pen, this is the coating pen, and this is the spray nozzle. The coating solution will come from this loop and will get sprayed. This is the nozzle, spray nozzle, and the hot air will blow from top side. And this coating pen will rotate 360 degrees. Now, after compression or coating, the semi-finished goods now these are termed as semi-finished good, SFG, semi-finished good. Semi-finished good will transfer to packaging department, to packaging line. Packaging of pharmaceutical goods maintains the drug quality. Why packaging is important? Packaging will protect the product from its physical damage as well as biological degradation. Product packaging must protect the medicine from contamination. What is contamination and what is cross contamination? Contamination. What is contamination and what is cross contamination? These two things were asked in the interview session for the freshers. I will see.
So
What is
participants, if anyone wants to give a try, you can just put in the chat box if you know the difference between contamination and cross contamination. Please interact. You can
See,
put in the chat box. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. May I move?
Yeah, please move on. They'll put in the chat box. Yes. Sujan says direct contact to contaminant.
Yeah. See, what is contamination? If my one product or my one bread is contaminated due to exposure of the atmosphere, or if I have not sealed it properly, if I have not stored it properly, then that particular product is contaminated. But if I put this contaminated product with the uncontaminated source, then it will known as cross contamination. Hello, understood? What is contamination and what is cross contamination? Contamination, if I didn't seal or pack or cover the product from atmosphere, light or dust, then it will get contaminated. And if this contaminated product I will put or mix with any uncontaminated product, then it is known as cross contamination. So my uncontaminated product will also become contaminated. So this is known as cross contamination. What types of packaging used in pharma industry? One is bottle packing, one is blister packing, and one is bulk packing. What is bottle packing? Bottle packing is like something like this. Something like this. This is bottle. So my PM store will issue the material for packaging. When I will raise, as I told you earlier, that for granulation purpose, I need to raise the BOM, bill of material, right? Same process in the packaging. I need to raise the invoice or need to raise the bill of material to packaging material store to issue the particular items. Like in case of bottle, I need bottle, I need cap, I need bottle labels, I need cartons to pack them, I need ink for printing, right? I need shippers, tertiary packaging, shippers like this, right? So they are 3-ply and 5-ply in two terms they are coming. What in the primary packaging, I need bottle, I need cap. In secondary packaging, I need bottle label, carton, and shipper. This is for the bottle packaging. What is in the blister packaging? I need aluminum foil and PVC foil. See, this is the aluminum foil. This is the aluminum foil, and this is the PVC foil. I will show you. See, this is the aluminum foil, and this transparent is the PVC foil. One more foil is there, which is known as PVDC. It is opaque. This is transparent. PVDC will opaque. PVDC will use for the light sensitive products or moisture sensitive products, and this is the PVC, right? Now, what the QC will do? Quality control. The main objective of quality control in pharmaceutical industry is to test the drug in their various stages of production, verifying that they are able to proceed to next stage and release the manufacturing processes in accordance with the regulation and specifications required for consumption. QC, the work of QC starts from receipt of raw material at plant facility. See, from here, from RM stores. As soon as my API excipients received at the stores, the QC in presence of QA person will remove certain amount of raw material from each drum or from substitute drums. Like if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, like this is 10 drums, then from container number 1, from container number 3, from container number 5, like this. They will take some of the raw material for analysis, and they will test in their laboratory for what? For the approval, for the specification, what we have asked. Suppose we have asked our supplier to supply the paracetamol API, because when it comes to the pharma industry, every raw material is uncolored. Mostly 99.9% everything is in white. So without without QC test and without their status level, we cannot imagine what the material is lying in the RM stores, right? So what the QC will do? So QC QC will do the analysis, appearance test, particle size distribution test, like this they are doing. Their assay, their therapeutic index, their therapeutic index, they are measuring in the equipments. What are the equipments used in QC? The HPLC, high pressure liquid chromatography, gas chromatography, disintegration, dissolution apparatus. When it comes to granulation, then again in granulation, they will suck the raw materials at every stage, initial stage, middle stage, and at the end stage of granulation. Same case in the compression. They will take the samples 3 times at initial stage. What is initial stage? At the starting of batch. What is middle stage? In between. Suppose my batch runtime is 8 hours. So I will take the sample at first hour, then I will take the sample at 4th hour, and at the end, after batch completion, I will take the sample. Why we need to take the sample in 3 stages? So that I will get confidence that at every level, at every stage, my manufacturing is perfect, accurate, approved. See this. Process quality control tests are simply routine checks that are performed during production. They are those tests carried out before manufacturing process is completed to ensure that the established product quality is met before they are approved for consumption of and marketing. If suppose at initial stage my process, I am sure that my process is unfailed and QA also give me the approval. But at middle stage, if my technician or if my supervisor miss to do the in process test at their level, in this case the QC will identify that you have not mixed this particular product as per the specification or as per the requirement. Suppose I need to add one excipient and I forgot that to mix that excipient, and I have never shared this mistake to my colleague or to my senior, and I think that no one came to know that I have forgotten to mix this API or excipient. No worry, my friends, the QC will detect at their stage. When the when in HPLC, when the peak of that particular excipient is missing, then QC will inform to QA and QA will stop the process. And then it is known as OOS, out of specification. It is it is then the investigation will be carried out at shop floor. Right? Now, in process test at various stages, which I have at granulation. What at granulation? Raw material verification. Raw material verification will do. What is raw material verification? The appearance of the raw materials will be done. Particle size distribution, LOD, loss of drying, and assay of blend will detect it. At compression stage, same raw material verification. Average weight of 20 tablets at initial stage, middle stage, and final stage. Average weight of 20 tablets. Why we are taking 20 tablets? Why we are taking 20 tablets? Because when the compression machine is running in this, when the compression machine is running, in one rotation, it will give us the 20 tablets from left hand side and from right hand side. So 20 tablets from right hand side and 20 tablets from left hand side. Right? Appearance, tablet appearance, shape, size, embossing, debossing, color, etc. What is embossing and debossing? Embossing is why embossing and debossing is doing. This is the marking on the tablet. Like some customers ask to emboss or deboss the tablet with their brand or to write their name. Like if Sandoz is S, and after that you mark as 25 mg, 50 mg. Some are plain tablets. Like this is plain from back and one break line in between, like this tablet. Hardness, the hardness of the tablet, thickness, friability, disintegration, dissolution test. These all tests were done by the supervisor of the production unit and also at the QC. After this test, the QC will share the report to QA, shop floor QA, and on approval of shop floor QA, we will move to next stage, that is coating. And same case in granulation also. After approval of QA, we have to move to compression. And after compression, after approval of QA, we will move to coating. So that's why I told you that don't mess with QA. QA is a police or CBI. Huh? Because if your QA did not approve your line or your process, then you will not get the approval for your next process. Now, this is the blister packing machine. This is the blister packing machine. See, this is the aluminum foil. This, this is the aluminum foil. And here it is the PVC foil. See this. This will come like this, and this is the tablet feeder. Here there is a hopper. The tablet will come. The plain foil will come here. This is the forming station where this blister pockets were developed. Like in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this 5. So 5 blister pocket will develop here, and this tablet will get filled in this blister pocket. After this, it will carry, and there is a camera mechanism system, camera detection system. What is the function of camera detection system? It will detect if any unfilled blister pocket is there, then it will get rejected by the machine automatically. Every packaging line for the blister is having camera detection mechanism. This is automatic control. It will detect if any unfilled blister pocket moves for the cutting or moves to the sealing station. Then it will get rejected automatically. And this is the aluminum foil, the upper one. This will get sealed here. The sealing temperature of the machine is around 180 degree to, and the temperature of the machine is around 110 degrees centigrade to 180 degrees centigrade. Right? So after this, blister will get cut in their appropriate format, like this. So what is the in-process test in primary area? See, now this is packaging. Huh? In packing, we have 2 areas. One is primary and one is secondary. But in manufacturing, we have only 1 area, which is known as core area. In primary, the semi-finished material verification, suppose we have to take the paracetamol, then we have to inspect the status label, manufacturing date, date of approval of QA, and then we will take the material inside the primary cubicle area. Pre-printed text matter on aluminum foil. We need to check this aluminum foil, what it is written. Is it written azithromycin or is it written paracetamol? What we have to take the product? Paracetamol. So we need to check the aluminum foil sample. We need to cut the sample, and this sample will get preserved in our documents, in our batch packaging record with user's signature and approval of QA. We have to check the product name, strand, marketed by like this, the strand AR number. AR is an analytical reference number. Now, blister sealing. When the blister is coming, we need to check the sealing. Like this PVC and aluminum foil will get sealed properly or not. Types of sealing. There are 2 types of sealing, cut and diamond, mostly used. This is diamond sealing. See, this is diamond sealing. Embossing details like batch number and expiry. Some blisters will have a rubber printed text for expiry, batch number, expiry date, manufacturing date, or prices. In some, we need to emboss the batch number and expiry. Number of tablets in blister pocket. Suppose this is 5 tablet pocket. So I need to check whether it is 5 or not. Leak test. I need to do the leak test at every 1 hour or 2 hour as per the standard procedure applied for their particular facility or machine. So I need to take this 10 blisters for the leak test. What is the main principle of leak test? Leak test is used to detect if any pinhole is there in the foil, then it will get detected during leak test. Then I have to inform my superior, or I need to inform my technician to rectify the problem immediately. Now this blister, this filled blister, this filled seal blister will move to the secondary packing line through automatic conveyors. Now, in process test at secondary line, I need to check the number of filled blister in one carton. In one carton, how many blisters are going? Some have 1, some have 2, some have 5, some have 10. Pre-printed text matter on carton or showbox or PIL. Same like this. I am packing this product as a paracetamol. So my showbox carton or PIL also has a same product mentioned as paracetamol 10 mg tablet. What is PIL? PIL is product information leaflet. In this PIL, the all the information of this product will mention, like the product dose, adverse drug reaction, precautions, manufactured by, marketed by, like this. Coded matter like batch number, expiry, GTIN and 2D codes are printed on the carton for their identification. What is GTIN? GTIN is Goods Global Trade Identification Number. Global Trade Identification Number. This is extremely required when I am exporting any medicine outside my India. At custom, at airports, they will scan it, right? Sealing quality of carton and showbox. After putting product information leaflet blisters into the carton and after printing of batch number, expiry, GTIN information, the showboxes will get sealed by glue or by tamper evident sealing tapes. So this quality also I need to get checked. Now this particular showbox will get transferred or get packed into the shippers like this. Into the shippers in one tertiary pack. Like I've told you that there is a 5-ply and 3-ply shippers, big shippers. Like the purpose of quality assurance is to ensure that the medication being manufactured will provide desired effect to the patient. Quality assurance also guarantees that there are no contaminants present and that the medication will meet quality requirement and all relevant regulations. Quality assurance person or team will be with you from your starting days at your industry and will become your lifetime partner. Now, various sections in quality assurance. Documentation cell, IPQA, IPQC. IPQC is in process quality control in manufacturing. IPQA is in process quality assurance at packaging level. Then qualification QA, validation QA, stability cell, QMS, audit and compliance. Now, what is documentation cell QA? What is the role of documentation cell QA? The documentation cell QA will control all the documents laying in the pharma industry at their custody. If you need any document, you have to approach to documentation cell department.
Yeah, Sudeep, you pause for some time, you have some water, relax, and then continue. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Participants, how's the session going? Are you finding it interesting overview of the entire pharmaceutical industry?
See,
Please
because
type in one word and tell us the information
there
shared by
is
Sudeep so far.
yeah, there is lot more to do.
Yeah, no problem. We'll cover whatever is possible from our end. See, everything is not possible for us to cover in 1 or 2 hours time, but we are just trying to cover an overview so that you'll understand how the pharmaceutical industry works and what are the different departments. Because if you know the departments well, then it becomes easy for you to plan your career ahead, right? Perfect. Sudeep, have some water. If you want to have a coffee break, you can have, and then I'll keep interacting with the audience till then. No problem.
Yeah,
Okay. You
yeah,
should be comfortable when you're talking.
yeah.
Participants, any question you can put in the chat box. And if you're watching us from YouTube, then we have posted more than 40 plus career opportunities on YouTube channel. You can see all of them. That includes medical writing, pharmacovigilance, clinical research. All of these different opportunities are posted on the YouTube channel. And you have speakers like Sudeep. They are from industry, they come here and they speak about all these opportunities, though, to create awareness on different career opportunities that exist not just in the pharmaceutical company but also the industry as such. So today's session was focused only for the pharmaceutical companies opportunities, and Sudeep is helping us to walk through the entire processes and steps which are available, right? All the departments that exist in the pharmaceutical department. It's like a refresher for me even. Although I worked in pharmaceutical companies, but I was not in the manufacturing zone. I was more of in the corporate zone. But so this presentation is helping me understand as to how the industry operates. So thank you, Sudeep, so much for that. Please continue if you're
Sure.
fine.
Thank you, sir, for giving me time.
Yeah.
Now, coming to the documentation cell, what documentation cell will do? Documentation cell is like your bank, right? If you need any document, any procedure or any SOPs, standard operating procedure, you have to take it from the quality assurance department. And after your work completion, you have to submit a particular record to documentation cell. Huh? What is the role of IPQC and IPQA that I have told you that they will do the in-process sampling and all the things. What is qualification QA and validation QA and stability? Now these are very important. These qualification QA, validation QA, stability cell, QMS, audit and compliance cell. These are very important. Why? What we are running at our facility, they need to be first qualified. Like for example, if any pharma industry needs or post their job on their portal, so what they will do, they will take the persons or candidates biograph or CV, and they will see their qualification. After this, what will they do? They will call you for the interview. If you pass the interview, they will give you the training at their facility. After training, if you trained, then you were approved for doing work at your particular location. Now, what qualification QA do? Qualification quality assurance will qualify the machines, instruments. Now, equipments. Now here, what is the difference between instrument and equipment? This is the another second question. What is the difference between equipment and instrument?
So participants, anyone wants to give a try? If you want to speak, you can put your virtual hand on Zoom in the mode, and then I'll unmute you. You can raise the virtual hand on Zoom. Otherwise, you can just put in the chat box. We're just learning. We are not here to judge anyone. So just you can give a try.
Okay. Uh, what is the difference between equipment and instrument? See, instrument is, suppose, let's take the example of our desktop. What our desktop contains: monitor, mouse, keyboard, webcam, printer, speaker, है ना? These are, if I say monitor is instrument, keyboard is instrument, mouse is instrument, webcam is instrument, printer is instrument, and speaker is instrument. But when I correlate this, when I fix this all with their connections, then it will become the equipment. Understand? So this is the major difference between equipment and instrument. See, keyboard has their own functions, monitor has their own function, printer has their own function. But when I rejoin this, when I connect this, it will known as equipment. Okay. So what qualification QA will do? Suppose if I need one compression machine at my facility. So what I will do? First of all, I will search the vendors, those vendors who are supplying, manufacturing the machines, compression machine, and supplying to pharmaceutical industries. Then I will take the quotation from the, first of all, I will make the URS. URS, what is? User specific requirement. Suppose, for example, if I need a car, if I need a vehicle, I will think I need a two-wheeler or four-wheeler according to my family size. If my family is big, then I will go to four-wheeler. If my family is small, if I am alone, I am bachelor, then I will buy bike. Now I have think that I need car. So what I will do? I will first search the vendors, showrooms, right? Number of showrooms in my area or in my region. Then at each showroom, I will go and tell my requirement, that my requirement is for hatchback car, sedan car, MUV, SUVs. From there, they will give me the quotation. Then I will collect the quotation from 2-3 suppliers, vendors, and I will do the study on this. When I selected that I have to buy this vehicle from this showroom, then I will go and I will do the test drive first. Okay, this is also approval. So same condition, it is applicable in qualification QA. This is a section. This is not a department, this is a section, right? What qualification QA do? Qualification will see the approved suppliers. They will give their URS, means user required specification, that we need the machine speed 20 RPM to 40 RPM, rotation for electrical connections like this. We need the supplies, monitors, PLCs. PLC is programming logic control. This you will learn when you are in the pharma industry. Then after URS, they will share the quotation. If the costing and all the things come in my area, then I will visit to their factory. When I am visiting their factory and inspecting the machine which I need, then it is known as FAT. FAT, FAT. Full form is Factory Acceptance Test. FAT. When I am visiting my supplier's factory, but suppose if I have same machinery at my facility and I need similar machine, another machine at my area, then I will not do FAT, I will do SAT. Means Site Acceptance Test. Means I will tell my vendor that this is my user required specification and you give me the quotation, and after approval of quotation, I will just simply inform you that dispatch machine. So when it is coming directly to my factory, then I will do SAT, SAT, SAT. SAT is site approval test. First one was FAT, FAT and SAT. These are the two things. FAT we are doing for new machines, and SAT we are doing for similar machines. When the machine is coming to my area, then I have to do the DQ. DQ means design qualification. I need to verify and approve that what designing, what specifications which I have given to the user, to the supplier, whether they have given me the correct machine or not. So design qualification I will do. After design qualification, I will do the installation qualification. What is installation qualification? Suppose I have purchased a brand new laptop. Now, after laptop, I need to install the softwares in that laptop, like MS Office and also. This is known as installation qualification. I will install that machine at my area and do the installations of the softwares, machine parts. After installation qualification, I will do the PQ. What is PQ? PQ is process qualification. I will run 3 consequent batches on the same machine to verify and to see that my machine is giving me the giving me the results on what I needed. So these all stages like URS, user required specification, factory approval test, site approval test, design qualification, installation qualification, process qualification, and final approval. These all 7 stages will do in terms of UA with manufacturing person, right? After approval, site QA head, there the certificate will be issued to that particular machine that yes, this machine is certified to run this products 1, 2, 3, 4 products at this line. During process qualification, the shop floor manufacturing person will make the SOP, standard operating procedure. What it is written in the SOP, the objective, the purpose of making this document, what are the instructions we need to follow to run this machine. What is the cleaning stages for this machine? We need to tell. What is validation? Validation QA. See, qualification QA will do the qualification of machine. Now, what is validation QA will do? Validation QA will do the validation of product. Right? See, this will do the this QA will perform for machine qualification, and this QA will do the job work for product. Like for this tablet, every product which is manufactured in pharma industry need to revalidate after 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. This is the thumb rule, because continuously we are manufacturing, we are developing the product on the same machine at same area. So certainly we need to validate that our system is good or not, our system is approved or not. So in validation process, the similar batch is taken 3 times, means campaign batches. Paracetamol batch number 1, paracetamol batch number 2, paracetamol batch number 3. These 3 batches will run continuously, right? And also, if during my manufacturing or packaging, if my campaign batches is more than 10, means more than 10, then again I have to do the validation and qualification of that machine. For example, I have purchased a bike, right, or a car. The showroom owner will tell us that after 1500 kilometers, you need to service your vehicle. After 1500 kilometers, again we need to do the servicing of our vehicle, 10,000 kilometers, then 20,000 kilometers, then 30,000 kilometers. And if my vehicle crosses 1 lakh kilometer, then what they will do? They will change all the oil filters and all the accessories like this. So same case in the machine and process, right? So when I am going for the my first servicing of my vehicle, they will never replace oil, they will never replace air filters, they will never check the electrical connection, only they will wash and give you. But when after 10,000 kilometers, I am going for the servicing at second stage, they will change all the oil filters, air filters like this. They will clean the vehicle internally, externally. Even they will refuel the airs in the tire. So this is the same condition. Now, what stability cell will do? What is stability cell? In stability chambers. One chamber is for 25 degrees centigrade and not more than RH 40%. In second chamber, there is temperature is same, but RH is high, like 60. In third chamber, the temperature is low and RH is high. So we will preserve the finished goods. We will take the samples. The QA will take the samples, initial, middle, and it will preserve in the stability chambers. Why it is required? This is required to this is required for annual batch verification that our product, see, now we don't have our product at our site. Only what we have a samples of our product. So on annual basis, we will withdraw one stream or 10 tablets from the packet, and we will do the analysis of that tablet, that their appearance is not affected, their stability is not affected, their disintegration, dissolution, disintegration assay is up to the mark, right? Now, what is QMS? QMS is quality management system. In QMS, we have change control procedure, deviations, lab incidents, OS out of specification, OOT out of trend, and market complaint. Suppose if I deviate any procedure, if I deviate from my any written procedure, then this is known as deviation, that I have deviated. And deviations are of two types, planned deviation and unplanned deviation. Now, what is unplanned deviation? Suppose I have missed to add one excipient in my granulation stage, then this is a deviation, right? What is planned deviation? Deviation also has a planning that I will deviate this. Suppose at packing stage, my after printing stage, my machine got breakdown due to any reason. Then I will manually feed the carton into the final shipment. So for this process, I need to take the TCCP, temporary change control, or which is known as unplanned deviation, because I am deviating from my procedure. So I need to take the deviation that my machine is under breakdown and it is at the final stage. I will manage it by making it extra manpower at line, and I will arrange all the show boxes into the final shipper as per the requirement. For this, we need to take the deviation, planned deviation. This is also known as temporary change control procedure. What is change control procedure? As the name, change control procedure. You either you are establishing new procedure at site, which is which will change your efficacy in working, or you are changing the approved procedure for making it faster. So this is known as change control procedure, right? What is OOS? Out of specification. Out of specification terminology is used in QC. During analysis, if suppose my assay specification is 95 to 100, and if it is coming less than 95 or more than 100, then this is out of specification, means this limit has crossed the specifications. Then there I will file the OOS, right? What is OOT? Out of trend. I will make that after 30 batches or after 50 continuous batches, or at annual stage, I will analyze that my number of batches are in controlled specification. If any one batch will become up or down from their specification trends, then I need to file the OOT, out of trend, right? Now, what is audit and compliance cell? Audit and compliance cell is, see, if I need to export my product to US or Australia, Canada, then the audit, then the regulatory agency will involve with the audit and compliance cell of that particular facility. There they will do the audit and they will take the appropriate dates. The audit team will arrange all the facilities to them, will do the audit, and after auditing, the observations will come, and which is known as non-compliance. And that non-compliance we need to state them in the compliance. We need to take it to the compliance level. Also, there is an inside audit cell. What inside audit cell will do? The audit cell will anytime will audit your section or your department. Now, who are in the audit and compliance cell and QMS cell? Who are what? The experienced person from production and quality assurance team will become a part of QMS audit and compliance cell, right? In this QMS, there is also one section in there, market complaint. What is market complaint? See, when I am exporting my product to foreign countries, we will receive some complaints like empty blister, like this is empty blister, right? This is the empty blister, or there is a broken tablet, or the batch number or expiry is not fitted into the carton or blister. So such type of complaints we will receive from our foreign clients. So this is known as market complaint. So after that, we need to investigate this non-compliance issue, and we need to take the CAPA. What is CAPA? CAPA is corrective action and preventive action, right? If any contamination is happened at foreign drug, then what is the corrective action? What is corrective action is the immediate action what you are taking, and preventive action is to prevent the future non-compliance. We need to take the preventive action. So what is corrective action in case of contamination? We need to stop that product and we need to recall that product. Preventive action, we need to investigate that what are the non-compliances happens during the batch manufacturing. So it is a vast thing that we will cover in CGMP audits, CGMP training, right? Now, the most important thing, what are the career opportunities? Most important thing. See, if you are a fresher and you will get the position in the department like apprentice to training and junior officer. From 2 to 4 years, you will get officer or executive. From 4 to 6 years, executive to senior executive. And 6 to 8 years, senior executive to assistant manager and above. So pharma industry has a very good career opportunity, no doubt in this. I have been in pharma for 17 years and now also I am in pharma. There is ample of opportunities, ample in R&D, in formulation and development, in technology transfer. What is technology transfer? Technology transfer is a department or is a department. Suppose I have 10 sites in India, but my paracetamol is manufactured in Madhya Pradesh, and I need to transfer this product to Maharashtra plant. Then I need technical transfer department team. They will educate the Maharashtra team how this product will manufacture. Like pharmacovigilance is also there in pharma industry. Now, these are the 5 mandatory trainings used in the pharmaceutical industry. At your joining, you will get this training, and annually basis also you will get these trainings, and as and when required. Like CGMP. CGMP is current good manufacturing practices. Data integrity. Most critical, most important, this data integrity. Good documentation practices, GDP, good documentation practice. Culture of pharmaceutical quality and safety. Data integrity is very important. In pharma industry, we never use rubber blades or pencils for recording our records. We need to record or we need to take a approved pen like blue pen, green pen, red pen, like this. So it is also been approved by QA, which ink you have to use in your facility. It is also approved from QA. Now, this is key skills needed to get into pharmaceutical industry. What is hard skill and what is soft skill? What is hard skill? Hard skill is this is a very tough slide. Hard skill means your education, your ambition to work in the pharma industry. And what is soft skill? Soft skill you will learn in the pharma industry when you are in. Like how to behave, how to do the work on your workplace. And if you see, we are the human beings, we will make the mistakes, no doubt, no doubt. I have made the mistakes in my lifetime, in my 17 years of career, 100 times. 100 times I have made the mistake in pharma industry when I was in the industry. But yes, I have never repeat my any mistake repeatedly. From that mistake, I have learned and I have grown. So this is the soft skill. Accept your mistake. Don't think that your mistake will never get explored. Right? This is your soft skill. If you have made any mistake, just inform to your supervisor. Yeah, I know that it will get harm that you will inform and your superior will scold out you. But this is important. Making trust with your colleagues, with your seniors is very important in pharma. Because when you are going into US FDA approved facility or MHRA UK approved facility or WHO facility, mark my lines that on your entry, on your first day, the company will log your name, your signature, and all your qualifications in one register. They have maintained that. right? And when you are on the roll, when you are doing your job, and when you are signing any document on like batch manufacturing record, batch packaging record, any record you are signing, that signing will go directly to your customers in US, UK, Canada. So never think that no one is seeing you. Everyone is seeing you. Everyone is seeing you, right? So this is a soft skill. Try your knowledge best. Try to develop your knowledge best in the industry. It is so much to give you. It is so much to give you, right? Any questions?
Perfect, Sudeep. Thank you so much. It is such a wonderful session, and you gave the entire overview of and how the entire pharmaceutical industry actually operates. And for many of us, it was complete brush up of the information. Perfect. So, participants, if you have any specific questions, first of all, how did you like the presentation? Was it informative? Was it, were we able to add value? Was Sudeep's experience useful to you? Just type in one word in the chat box so that we know how the presentation was, how the session was. And then we'll take up the questions. So if you have any questions, the rule is you will raise the virtual hand on Zoom. I'll unmute you. You can ask. Option 1. Option 2 is you can put in the chat box and then we can continue. Okay. So we have started receiving in the chat box. Yes, Sudeep. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, Manoj sir. Mr. Sujain has a question. Sir,
Yes.
suppose due to any mistake, a batch of tablet got damaged or contaminated. The batch contained 1 lakh tablets. Then how to rectify it? Because discarded of 1 lakh tablet is huge loss to company. If this type of question we have to face in interview, how to answer? Great question. Great. Suppose Sujan is there.
Sujan, you are there. You can, just raise your virtual hand. I'll want to take you on the call also. Raise your virtual hand so that I know. Sujan.
Yeah.
Perfect. You want to unmute? You want to, put on the video? Perfect. You can be.
I am again repeating the questions. Yeah? This question is belong to Sujan. Sir, suppose due to any mistake and a batch of tablet got damaged or contaminated, the batch contains 1 lakh tablets. Then how to rectify it? Because discarded of 1 lakh tablet is huge loss to company. If this type of question we have to face in interview, how to answer? See, Mr. Sujan, if during compression process, if you find that the tablet got damaged or contaminated, right? There are two things. If the tablet is getting damaged, then there is a problem in your punches, compression machine punches, right? So you need to rectify your punch. So that's why I have told you that we are sample at initial stage, middle stage, and end stage. Suppose this damage occur at middle stage, right? So we need to investigate this. First of all, we need to quarantine all the tablets packed in the drums. We need to quarantine it, and we need to put a quarantine or hold status on this. This we will do in presence of QA. We need to inform our supervisor and do QA, shop floor QA, IPQC. And same case in the contamination case. Now the investigation is this: the 1 lakh tablet is huge loss. No dear, we need to discard this tablet because because the pharma industry will never see the losses. for one particular batch. We need to reject this whole batch, and we need to rectify our machine. Why? Suppose the tablet damage, the root cause of tablet damage was due to punch or was due to dye. Suppose any ore particle, SS particle will get embedded into the tablet, then what is there? There is a risk to the patient. So we will reject the batch, right?
Perfect. What about if there is a mistake of that happens and contamination becomes a problem?
See, contamination, when it is coming to the compression area, the contamination when my compression machine, I will take it to the slide.
No, if it is maybe if it is not because of any instrumentation problem, and if some contamination happens.
See, this is the punches and this is the dive, lower punch, upper punch. So they are revolving 360 degrees. So when the punches are coming there is a oil.
Sudeep, you have not shared the slide.
Okay.
And supposing that there is no instrumentation problem, supposing that the person who's operating the machine, he comes to know of a contamination, something has spilled over, then.
See, in the case of contamination, in the case of contamination, we have to reject that batch, because in compression the contamination will come from the oil and grease. In lower punches and upper punches, we fill the oil and grease so that the movement of punches will be smooth. So apart from this, the oil and grease is a food grade oil, but okay. But also we will reject the batches. We will not take the risk with our patients.
Excellent.
Rejecting of batch is okay, rather than to dispatch the contaminated product in the market. It will
and make the life of people at question, right? We cannot play with the lives of people.
See, we are spoiling our company portfolio also, and our professional life also, because your one mistake, if you have done a silly mistake, it's good, means you will learn something from that. But if you do some massive mistake, then no company will take you. So you have to be very clear in your soft skills.
Communication skill, that is most important.
Be honest, always be honest.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sudeep, and thank you, Sujan, for asking that. Next question is from Chinmay. Which is the good department for freshers to start?
Every department is good, yeah.
I know.
See, but you can try manufacturing. Go technically. When you are in manufacturing, I started my career as a manufacturing guy. From manufacturing, I moved to packaging. From packaging, I moved to quality assurance, then qualification, validation, QMS. So what it will get me benefit, that when I was in QA, when I was in IPQ, IPQC, I know all the machine parameters. So if my manufacturing technician or supervisor is saying that no, this is the fault, that's why this will not get completed, then I know the root cause, loops and butts of the machine. So they know that if Sudeep is coming to the line, then we need to be very cautious. So that's why. So you start with your manufacturing, you will get technical. See, pharma candidate is not a medical candidate. One thing you keep in your mind.
We should always remember this. Sorry, Sudeep, I'm interrupting here, but many a times our pharmacy professionals, they want to compare ourselves with doctor, and they say, doc, why don't we get a prescription right? Why don't we do this? Why can't we put a stethoscope? Please do not compare yourself with doctors. You are two different entities, and you should be doing good at whatever you are. Okay, so as rightly Sudeep told, please do not compare yourself with medicos or any other professionals. If you are in pharmaceuticals, try to create the best version of yourself in that and create the value addition in that domain itself. And we have so many departments in pharmaceuticals alone. Why don't you create a best version of yourself in one of these departments and show your worth, right? So please do that. Yes, Sudhi, please continue. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Oh, it's good. See, what a pharmacy student will. Pharmacy student is a medical plus engineering guy. I give you my example. At 12th level, when I completed my 12th, I have maths and bio both. I have been selected for engineering also and for medical also. But now,
Same here. I was Same thing happened with me.
then, so that I will choose B pharmacy. So when you are going to the manufacturing department, you will learn the engineering aspects also.
Absolutely.
Right? You will train to handle the big machines, big machines, 10 crore machines you need to handle. You will uh, you will get trained for this. You will run that machines. And when after 5 years, when your manufacturing is over, you come to QA. It will automatically and grow your professional growth. Like
Perfect.
then you go to quality QMS, audit and compliance, like this.
Yeah, there are so many departments. Even I was not aware of some of these departments which Sudeep told today, and I'm sure we need to do a lot of homework as to what the pharmaceutical industry is all about, right? I was mostly into corporate, so I was not aware of so many departments, but then yes, they exist. And another question is from Nabanita. I just completed M-Pharm Pharmaceutics. I want to work in R&D, formulation department or QC. How to apply? Please suggest me. Sudeep.
Well, that's a good. She has completed M.Pharm in pharmaceutics, and she want to work. I want to work uh, R&D formulation department or QC. How to apply? Please suggest. See, both the departments are very good, no doubt. But my personal, you can go to R&D formulation department. It's good. It's good.
Okay. And how to apply? The first thing is, of course, you have to reach out to the nearest company where you want to apply, update your profile, reach out to people, make connections. There are 4 or 5 videos, I have made on this topic, so you can watch them on YouTube. If you are still in doubtful condition or you are confused, please do connect back with me or even Sudeep. So all of you who are listening to us till now, you'll be receiving the LinkedIn link of Sudeep. You can connect with him on LinkedIn and continue your conversation there. If you want my help, I'm always there for you, no problem. And Sudeep has agreed for us, he'll be doing special training programs for all the participants. So if you wish to have any training programs for your company or for you as an individual, he'll be more than happy to plan one for you. Okay, perfect. So next question will take from Ramiz.
I mean,
Sir, if a metal screw in one table into 1 lakh batch, and if you found that particular tablet by metallic detector, should we have to discard the batch then?
see, this is the same case of contamination, right? Is I will repeat the question for my understanding, please. Sir, if a metal screw in one tablet into 1 lakh batch and then we found that particular tablet by metal detector, should we have to discard the batch then? See, in this case, this I have faced personally in when I was there. What we have done, we have quarantined the batch, we have hold the process immediately. Then the what we have done, we have re transfer all the tablets to the metal detector for 100% compliance. level. This we have done 3 times. We have passed all the tablets one by one through metal detectors, and when it get satisfied that yes, in 1 lakh batch, only one tablet has that embedded screw or nut bolt, and other 9999 tablets are same. For this, we have filed the deviation, and we have informed to our customer that such type of incidents took place at our facility. Upon approval of our customer, if upon approval of our customer, we have reinitiated the batch and we have dispatched the batch. What our customer has done, that our customer has forward our investigation and our deviation incidents report to the regulatory agency. Regulatory agency has done the various audits and all the things, means on video call and voice calls. And after approval of regulatory agency, we have dispatched the batch. So it depends upon your customer. It depends upon your customer.
Okay, perfect. So participants, I hope that we were able to answer all the questions that you have asked. In case you still have some questions to ask, we are still there for some more time. Please do ask, and then we'll continue. Okay. Sudeep, I have one question for you. So now we have D farm, we have B farm, we have M farm, we have farm D, and we have PhDs, right? So most of the B farm and D farm students, they prefer to go into manufacturing side of pharmaceutical industry, right? M farms, farm Ds, they do not want to go into this manufacturing side. They mostly want to go into research or the higher level, right? So what is your suggestion for a D farm student or a B farm student who's just coming out of the college? What is it that he or she should try for pharmaceutical industry?
See, if D-Farm candidate applying in the pharma industry, they are taking as a technician or operator, right? After their 2 year, 3 year experience, they will take to the next level, like supervisor. But when B-Farm candidate is applying to the pharma industry, they will take it as a supervisor.
Okay.
So they will not run the machines, but will know the change parts, equipments, and all. But the D-Farm is the technician and operator. They have to run the machines or weighing like this.
Perfect. So what is your suggestion to these people, these B Farm and Farm Ds, diploma students who are planning their career? What is the best department? Again, I'll repeat the same question that you answered earlier. Manufacturing.
Is
Perfect.
best department.
Okay.
See, at initial stage, at initial 5 to 7 years, never run for salary packages. That one company is paying you 2 lakhs offer, one company is paying you 2.5 lakh offer. Never run. Maintain your sustainability at one location with one organization. It will give you good care. I will give you one example. If I, Sudeep, has joined Dr. Reddy's 1 year, I left in 1 year, I go to Sandoz 1 year. Then I go to Piramal 3 years. Now, at the time, the fourth employer will ask me the question, what is your durability? Why you are switching so much company? Either you are not concentrating on your work, or the company or the organization you work, you don't. The organization will not focus it on you. So what is there? So never run for money. Make yourself so confident, so knowledgeable that money will at some time will come to you.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. And this is not just for basic manufacturing department only. This holds good for the entire pharmaceutical industry, even in the corporate world. I am into medical writing for last 16-17 years, and even in the medical writing also it's the same thing. So you have to just upskill yourself and be the best. Perfect. So with that, I don't see any more questions. I hope it was a useful session and we could justify the topic. And Sudeep was very much, he has provided the complete overview of the entire pharmaceutical industry that only the people who are in the pharmaceutical industry know it, right? Superficially we may be knowing theoretically, but only a person like Sudeep knows what exactly goes in there. So thank you so much, Sudeep, for your time, and
Thank you to
thank
you
you.
to give me the, sorry, thank you to you and thank you all the delegates who are watching me and I am boring them continuously for an hour.
Definitely for me, it was not a boring presentation for sure. And I'll definitely watch the recording one more time just to understand how the flow of the department happens. And, if any of the participants wants to do that, obviously you can do that. The recording will be available on the YouTube channel, so you can watch it there any number of times. Plus, although all of you who are joining us from Zoom, you will be getting an email from me with the LinkedIn link of Sudeep and also mine. So if you wish to connect, please do connect. And the details will be also put in the description of the YouTube video. So do watch that later on for all the details about the LinkedIn profile links and other things. So thank you so much. Next week, we'll have something in pharmacovigilance. And this journey continues. So I do these sessions every single Saturday at 2 p.m. India time. And please do join me, and then let's continue our learning. Thank you so much, Sudeep, and thank you all of you, all the
God bless you all
participants,
of you.
all the
Thank you.
participants. Thank you so much, and
Best
we
of luck for your future.
best of luck for your future. And both of us wish you a wonderful Independence Day ahead. Right? So, Har Ghar Tiranga, please have the tricolor at your home and be proud of being an Indian.
Sir, one more thing. In this, all of their like Sujan, Ruchikesh, all the members, we will put them the job postings in as per my connections. We will
Yes,
let them and we will do the best for them. But
absolutely.
they are the youngsters now. They are the youngsters. They are the future of our pharma industry. I will,
Absolutely.
I will
Absolutely.
tell you something.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Sudeep, for that. And I'll be adding you to my Telegram group. Please do join, and you can keep posting anything, everything related to pharma industry there. So I'll invite Sudeep to the Telegram group, and you will also be receiving the link to the Telegram group. We have more than 2,500 pharmacy students and professionals in that group. So we keep posting opportunities and events like this. All of that goes into the Telegram group. So if you have not been part of that, please do join, and I'll be sharing the details of that. All the blessed. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being with us, and wishing you all a wonderful, happy Independence Day in advance. So stay blessed and stay connected, and all the best to you. Thank you so much, Sudeep.
Thank
Wishing
you.
you a wonderful weekend ahead, and we'll meet again next week. Thank
Because
you.
I have another meeting at 15 hours.
Oh,
15
okay.
hours. Yeah, 17.
Perfect. Perfect. So all the best for your meeting, Sudeep, and participants will meet next week. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.